up, fam? It's your boy back at it again with another video, and today we're talking about Casino by Baby Keem. Real quick, sorry for the delay in content. The universe cursed your boy with divine sickness, and I've been down for the count for a while. Anyways, when it comes to Baby Keem, he's a very unique rapper in many different ways. His cadence and delivery is very different from the status quo rapper right now, and his claim to fame is predicated on a couple of projects as well as being cousins with the biggest rapper in the world right now. And in Kendrick Lamar fashion, there's been a 5-year wait between his last project, The Melodic Blue, and this one. So was it worth the wait? I think so, yeah. Casino thematically is a lot less scattered than projects like The Melodic Blue or Die For My Bitch. The sequencing and soundscape is a bit all over the place, but despite that, he is consistent with what he wants to talk about throughout this album. The biggest theme, the one right there on the cover of the album, is his upbringing. While his music career in itself definitely received a boost from Kendrick, being raised in Las Vegas in a low-income family was not necessarily a cakewalk. And while the I came up through the mud angle isn't necessarily something new for hip-hop, the way Keem goes about telling this story comes across very punchy and fresh, and that's due to his versatility. The execution is very unique. On No Security, he talks pretty dead on about survivor's guilt, and he talks about how he wishes he could have used the fame and wealth he would have eventually gotten to help his family out when he was growing up as a kid. He gets into how even when his career got started, throwing money at his family's trauma didn't accomplish anything. It was already too late, and you can't use what you've gained now to travel back into the past and use it for when you didn't have anything then. In a song like I'm Not a Lyricist, he uses a conscious rapper aesthetic to lay out his trauma in a very direct way. While on Highway 95 Part 2, he uses a completely different aesthetic to lay out his trauma in a pretty direct way, which is basically this album in a nutshell. From a lyrical standpoint, he has two distinct topics: his harsh upbringing and his volatile relationship with women. He doesn't really talk about anything else, and this isn't a concept album, but the way he executes on these topics through cadence, flow, delivery, and production varies wildly. And as the executive producer on his own album, that's completely intentional. The point isn't for this to be a lyrical masterclass, it's the sound. So let's talk about the sound. It's short dog. Like I just mentioned, Baby Keem is at the helm of the production of every song on this album. And with that, he's so goddamn good at changing his voice. It makes every track and even verse almost carry its own personality. He legitimately is one of the most versatile rappers in the game right now. The opening track, No Security, and the closing track, No Blame, carry a simple sample loop, with Keem sticking to his most common rapping voice. But then you'll get a song like Casino, which is one of the most atmospheric songs on this track list, with slot machine sound effects, a synth beat straight from Utopia era Travis Scott, and Keem's specialty, a beat switch where you hear the vampire ass synths get pulled into the back end, and these spooky ass la 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 noises, all on top of dirty low end drums. I'm telling you, Keem floats over this chaotic ass song. You'll get songs like Bird and the Bees with chipmunk vocals, Keem's standard flow, and a good bounce. It's a catchy track that sounds straight out of Long Beach. Highway 95 is a very unique storytelling track with one of the catchiest hooks on the album and an earworm of a guitar loop. And there's also House Money, which goes to that anthemic stadium sound with haunting vocals and a fast flow. I'm Not a Lyricist is Keem's best written track, probably his best solo track, which has a beautiful piano sample with drums, flows, and a bridge straight out of Section 80. This nigga literally sounds like a fusion warrior between Kendrick Lamar, Andre 3000, Mac Miller, and himself. It doesn't make any sense. I can't believe this is one person. Which, let me talk about Circus Circus Freestyle. How is this one person? The fucking mic presence needed to make a song like this is astronomical. This nigga Keem literally has tracks featuring himself. The trumpets, the chants, the cinematic keys, the fucking... It's simultaneously the hardest and funniest song I heard in a minute. And it's brimming with West Coast influence. Did y'all hear sex appeal? The drums? Fucking Too Short? As you could tell, this album's a ride. It is 37 minutes of pure madness, but it's not perfect. The first half of Good Flirts is a fun melodic track with an infectious throwback sound. Baby Keem and Momo Boyd have some great chemistry, and it again shows Keem's versatility as an artist. The issue is, unfortunately, my goat did not need to be on this song. Between the booty bars and the platinum coochie, he's just moving too goofy on this. It doesn't mesh well with the energy of the rest of the track. It fucks up the whole vibe, to be honest. Every time I spin this album, I add this song during the first half, and then hear the second half and unadd it again. Truly a vicious cycle. And then when it comes to Dramatic Girl, what the fuck? Not only does this song not fit the album at all, it sounds like it should be on the end credits of a teen drama. I couldn't tell you why this song even exists. And lastly, while I like House Money, part of me feels like the song doesn't live up to its potential. Maybe the Kendrick verse should have been on this song instead. Overall though, Casino is a solid project. The replayability is high, and the highlights on this thing are some of the most fun I've had with music this year so far. My top 3 tracks are going to be Sex Appeal and Casino at number 3. I couldn't choose one. Circus Circus Freestyle at number 2, and I'm Not a Lyricist at number 1. 7 out of 10. So overall, Casino is a pretty good addition to Baby Keem's discography and an album I had a lot of fun with. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for watching this video from me. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the socials, and thank you for watching.